Arms once again into this loading screen against Little Cap's Bodvar for game number 1.
All right, and all right, yeah, this is a great map for playing the forearms, just because massive signatures, some of them even have a ton of carry built into them, and, I mean, small Brawlhaven, you're going to score knockouts very early.
Yeah, it's actually remarkable how similar Bodvar and Forearms' side stick on Hammer is in terms of what it does on the ledge, which is delete your stock. Yeah, delete your stock at yellow. So we'll see who's able to land more side sticks this game as he picks up the gauntlets against Little Cap's sword. Little Cap doing a great job on his first stock, just staring Boomie over and over again. Can he get the last sider? No. Nice recovery from Boomie, riding up the edge, hits Little Cap away, but Little Cap still has stage control. D-Light recovery, one more of those will take him off the top, most likely. That sider catches Boomie without a dodge.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, Boomie went for that gravity cancel downlight on gauntlets, and Little Cap able to get just over it for that punish. Oh, and just outranges that hammer neutral light. Yeah, a sword is longer than your leg. See you later, Forearms.
Yeah, Little Cap's just playing really solid standard play there on the sword, just hitting Boomie and winning a neutral every single time. A bunch of siders, and that was it. Now Little Cap onto the hammer, looking for those stomps that he's so well known for, as Boomie's still playing primarily on the gauntlets. And wait, he has no dodge. Okay, he played so dangerously on the ledge there, and I think it was because he was baiting Little Cap to get into that neutral sig, but he doesn't fall for it, and Little Cap continues to get more damage. One sider comes through. Can Boomie get the stock?
Really threatening that corner. Oh, and just threatens it even harder. He's like, I punched the ground twice. Now I'm really gonna punch the ground.
Down sig will do it. Enough forces him off the top of the stage. That neutral air. Nicely done with the downlight neutral air into recovery. Another nair comes through. Sidelight recovery. Oh, the nair just barely doesn't get him, but he does so much damage to Little Cap. Now Boomie taking the lead and trying to go for a quick finisher with that side sig.
Yeah, that was that kind of gauntlets flow where, like, everything works. And I don't know how that bear keeps working. Lil Cap does stomp into bear, and everyone, they either don't dodge or they just get caught by it because they're not dodging out. It's like Lil Cap just knows. He sets him up for hibernation, and he's in there for winter.
Yeah, it was actually so interesting to see Boomie diagonally dodge straight into, like, the center of the bear and get hit by the full force of the move. Little Cap doing amazing with that attack, and now on the sword once again. Small lead, avoids the neutral sig coming up for the stop. Very quick dodge from Little Cap. Ooh, and the dealer recovery. That's so much damage. Oh, the neutral sig catches as well. Boomie just keeps jumping into Little Cap and getting punished for it over and over again. I feel like he needs to just mix up a little bit. Maybe go for a weapon throw, dash in, dash back. Stop giving Little Cap these opportunities just to punish every single landing. I mean, he just punches him straight in the face.
I mean, a lot of these, it's really, Boomie is just missing by a hair. Lil Cap outspacing, I mean, he's playing footsies phenomenally well. He knows these ranges, but Boomie, determined to get that knockout, stomp into side air. Now we've got last stock apiece, but Boomie has quite the hill to climb.
Yeah, but last time he was in this position, we saw him get a nice, like, 8-hit string on Little Cap. And it's starting again. Nair and recovery hits once more. He doesn't get that one Nair, but he is continuing to get more and more damage. Little Cap does break the flow of battle there with that falling neutral air. Boomie trying to go for the double side lights, and they're not connecting on Little Cap. It's close, but stops there. It's not going to be it. Oh, so close. Little Cap doesn't get the ground. He doesn't get the down air. And Boomie fighting back. Sidelight hits. Boomie, can he get that side sig? I mean, at this point, either player could land a signature at the edge, and that will be the stock. It is closer than it looks.
Man, Boomie, he had to land those exclamation points for coming out. So he doesn't have that much time left on the ledge here. Oh, gets it? No! Misses the three-piece just at the last connection. But the gravity cancel signature. Boomie on the board. 1-0.
Wow, that was an incredibly close game. I mean, that gravity cancel down came out in a nick of time, and Little Cap taking off the top, just like he was in that previous stock, as we just saw in that replay. That down sig working wonders for Boomie. Stomp side air for that knockout. Yeah, what an incredibly close game. I mean, like, look at that. He had so much more damage on him than Little Cap did, but it's small Brawlhaven. And now we're going on to a really small stage, but slightly larger blast zones. Demon Island for game number 2.
All right, so considerably smaller walls here. And I mean, we're working with two legends that have a ton of attacks that can spike you downward. Some that are even, you know, hey, you're above them, they're going to take you down. These gauntlets neutral airs, obviously. The hammer neutral air, something to really watch out for.
Yeah, and then the reversal coming out from the hammer recovery as well. Oh, that neutral light was nicely done. I'm surprised surprised by the lack of hammer side sticks from both of these players. I was honestly going to be expecting to see way more of that, but they're just playing in a way that they just don't want to go for it. And once again,
the bear!
Once again. And I can't believe that knocked out off the top. That was incredible. Little Cap knowing exactly the damage range that he needed to get that first stock, and an incredibly early stock as well. Boomie fighting back on the hammer now, and last time he needed the gauntlets to be able to take out that stock really quickly. This time he's on the hammer. Let's see what he's able to do. There's the side stick that I was looking for, and that's the one that connects. Can he go for it again? When Boomie starts hitting those side sticks, I'm expecting him to throw out more and more of them, but Little Cap fighting back. Nice weapon throw, pick up sideline, the stop, neutral stick, taking him off the top with the hydrant.
I didn't even know Demon Island had plumbing. But, you know, somebody's going to have to fix that.
I mean, somebody had just little stairs at the side, right? Okay, it makes sense that they put plumbing underneath it. They didn't want to have to deal with all the problems that good plumbing, or lack of good plumbing, has to deal with. Now we have Little Cap avoiding that ground pound. That's was very well done by him. Falling side air. Ooh, gravity hits the downlight. Just a weapon throw to punish, even though that dodge was gone for so long. And the scoop will take him towards the top. Little Cap trying to get those landing nairs, maybe. One nair goes through. Doesn't connect. Boomie just a nice dash jump side air, and the neutral stick doesn't get the jump. It's down like neutral air. It's a down air again. He goes for the recovery read. Little Cap reads it in return. Hits it with his own recovery. The air misses. Spot dodged into ground pound. Amazing punish from Boomie, taking the lead in game 2.
Yeah, that was about as perfect as you could get it. And I mean, you know, when you're doing, hey, I want to spot dodge into ground pound, you always got to be a little bit careful because, hey, you don't want that accidental gravity cancel. So you really have to time it out.
Now Boomie putting in a lot of extra damage on the stock. Deal recovery is going to be enough. Little Cap has been incredibly accurate with those knockout ranges, not getting letting a single D-Light neutral stick or D-Light recovery not lead to a KO, constantly getting them. And now getting a little bit of extra damage. Oh, down stick. Can we go for another down stick? It's like so scary to get hit by a build of our down stick on Demon Island.
I know, like the walls are small enough already, and that one, it just covers the corner. It hits so hard. I mean, even just the mental damage, knowing you got hit by the Bear Claw strike.
Okay, Little Cap fighting unarmed. He does pick up the weapon, but Boomie smartly punishes it with a dash jump side. He like ground pound. I don't think Little Cap got his recovery back. Okay, he did, but it doesn't matter.
Jeez.
Another one.
Man, Boomie just determined right there. The slide kick always just catching Little Cap as he was peeking over the edge. I mean, that was just consistent.
And now it is a 2-0 lead for Boomie in a set where I feel like it shouldn't be a 2-0 lead. Like, Boomie has really been doing a good job taking these comebacks, but Little Cap, for the most part, is winning a lot of these neutral exchanges. Boomie just has a little bit more explosive gameplay to take the stocks first. And now we're going back to Small Brawl Haven. Let's see if that is the same case, as Little Cap needs to win this game to stay in the tournament.
Oh my gosh, the unarmed to start it off, spot dodging the hammer strikes, really just pouring on the damage. Oh, Boomie! Are you kidding me? That reverse slide charge just grips him and rips him down off the stage. There's no coming back from that one.
Ooh, and that is so different from all of the other starts these previous 2 games. Boomie with a huge lead, putting up the down stick now. Neutral light hits right afterwards. The silent misses, but Little Cap only gets a neutral light for his trouble. Trying to get this edge guard onto Boomie. The downlight sider does it. Will he go for a down air into ground pound? He goes all the way up, and no! The weapon throw covers the landing so that Little Cap can't get the D-Light on the way back down, and now Boomie continues to have this 1-stock lead over Little Cap.
Yeah, I mean, Little Cap, he's got to do a ton of work so quickly to tie this up before it spirals out of control. Boomie this time dodging a little bit later to avoid the bear.
Yeah, timing those dodge throughs is really risky, especially considering how willing Little Cap is willing to go for that neutral stick after the stomp, and how much they've been hitting. But Boomie seems to be adapting in just the right way, and just in time too. Down air hits, Nair pits him up to the stage, and that's it.
Gosh! Boomie, please, this anchor. How many times can he use it? How many directions is he gonna throw Lil Cap?
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, the stuff recovery effects at 0 that was horrifying. Okay, but he makes it back. Boomie, however, still getting damage to the recovery. That will take the stock. Is this going to be the reverse 3 stock that Lil Cap needs to stay in the game, or is Boomie going to take it 3-0 to go into the next side of the bracket? Let's find out. Little Cap fighting with that hammer. Stairs galore.
This match has really just been controlled by Boomie. It would take a miracle for Lil Cap to come back, but you know what? It's not over till it's over. I still believe.
Right. Oh, but that time Boomie's not even giving him the dodge in. He's like, I know, you only have one follow-up after stop, and that's neutral sig. He dodges back, and he's ready to fight neutral once again. Little Cap gets one downlight recovery. Can he get any nairs afterwards? Boomie struggling to get the combo starters, and that's when he's like, oh yeah, that's right. I have this anchor side sig hits. Nearly takes the Little Cap from center stage, and I'm willing to bet he's going to go for it again. Dash jumps forward, sideline recovery, downlight recovery, and that's it.
Yeah, that was just clean. He's like, all right, I identified. I've got you in that knockout range. All I need is this confirm. Bada bing, bada boom, out 3-0.
And that means Boomie is moving up in the lower bracket to the lower quarterfinals to fight against Cody Travis, and that is a matchup to fight for 5th against Cody Travis. And on the other side is Santi and Koslix, and the winner of that has to go up against Stingray. So we're seeing on this bracket here, the next matchup we got is going to be exciting indeed. I know that Koslix isn't that used to riding into the lower bracket this early on. I mean,